Hey guys, I am back. This is an update video. This is off the cuff, but uh, this is off the cuff. Okay, guys, this is what I want to update you guys on. Y'all remember when I went walking one night and I saw this long tube-like light? If you have not seen it, please look in my community page, and you can probably look under my playlist that says off the cuff stuff. But I put a picture out. I sent it to the news people, my local news, sent it to ABC World News, knowing I wasn't going to get anything back. Sent it to MUFON, knowing I wasn't going to get anything back. But I just sent it anyway. It was exciting. It was kind of fun. So Gary was like, Pam, I want you to see this. Come in my room. I want you to see this. And I'm going to show you what it is. For those of you who don't know, I have throughout my adult life have had a lot of supernatural occurrences, encounters, and different things of that nature. Most of them were good, positive, divine, Jesus type stuff. But there were times when I've seen things that were just different. Like I told you guys how I saw that black mass of death that was circling around an old folks' home that I was not able to film. And then like months later, it was that same thing was seen on Agenda Free TV, flying around a building in a war zone over in I think Palestine, or over around the Israel area, when they were having their really, 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 rancid wars. And then it appeared on Slap Ham, and I was like, Gary, look, that is the thing that I saw. That's the spirit that I saw. And I saw it live on Agenda Free TV, and then somebody else noticed it, and they sent it into Slap Ham. Slapped Ham is just this thing that Gary had subscribed to because we share my channel. So he likes to hear about these types of encounters and things of this nature. For him, it's an education thing, not necessarily entertainment. And good thing he did, because I didn't even know, you know. So yeah, I have seen a lot of crazy things in the sky. I have seen apparitions, you name it, I've seen it. But recently, like earlier this year, I went walking, went to Walgreens, was on my way back home from Walgreens. I looked up in the sky and I saw this long tubular vessel that was so silent, and it just disappeared right in front of my eyes. It just disappeared. And those of you who saw that video, you remember me saying I was standing on the sidewalk, laid down my medications from Walgreens, and just stood there looking up in the sky. People were like driving by and like, what's going on with her? But to keep from getting in an accident, people would just like look, I'm like looking up, you could see, like the cars kind of slowing down, like what's going on with her. And I was looking, I would not take my eyes off of it. And I was able to photograph it, but I wasn't able to get a good filming of it. And because, of course, my battery was partly dead. But I did get that one photo. I did share it with you guys, and I did send it to different places. And then this is what Gary found. So check this out.
During the same conversation, Goodall described how
That's what I saw.
heard first-hand reports about exotic aircraft beyond conventional understanding, including a stealth electronic warfare craft known as Excalibur, capable of extraordinarily quiet, high-altitude flight. Witness reports near the legendary Lockheed Skunk Works.
So there it is, guys. That is what I saw. And I was like, wow, check it out. That's it. That thing is long. And somebody else was able to film it. But that's it. That's what I saw in the sky. That's what I shared on YouTube. And so it is a military warship. It's, that was created from Area 51, alien technology or demonic technology, whatever you choose to call it. That's what I saw. That is it. Gary freaked out because he had told so many of his friends. And now he's like, oh, I'm going to give these guys an update. But that's what this is supposedly is. Hasn't been proven one way or the other, but I did some research on the internet and I did find out that it was a classified military project. And there wasn't much more that I could find, but that is exactly what I saw in the sky. The other thing was, I knew it was otherworldly technology. That thing is so silent, but that is exactly what it looks like. That was it. That's exactly it. And I also found out, this is another update. Remember when I was in Ocean City and the sun was red like bright blood? I found out that that was not a supernatural thing that happened. That also is in my videos, probably off the cuff. And it's also in my community page if you want to see a really good photo of it. It was like somebody poured Kool-Aid, fruit punch Kool-Aid over the moon. And I was able to do research and found out that that's actually a phenomenon. The moon is really low and there is this red mist that covers the moon. And as the moon rises, it gets less and less red. And so I found out that was a rare but natural occurrence, whatever. So maybe that's another reason why I didn't get any responses from some other people in news things, because that was something that they may have known about. But nobody said nothing about this, and I guess they can't. I didn't expect them to, but whenever I see some things, I would send stuff to MUFON. Like there was a night when there was just all of these shooting green things. It was like green meteors and they were bright, bright green. It was so obvious, you know, and I had reported that. But anyway, so that's the update. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Eyes in the skies, y'all, because you just won't, how can I say that? You won't be surprised, or you can't be surprised about anything nowadays, you know, because we are definitely living in the last days. But I'm glad to have a little bit of closure. You know, I told Gary, I said, either this is literally otherworldly, okay, that's crossed in or what have you, or this is something that is otherworldly technology and man-made. So that's what it supposedly is. They call the Excalibur warship, military warship. But what was it doing traveling over where I live? Where I live is just like nothing special here. You know, nothing nobody wants. But I saw it and it just disappeared right in front of my face, just gone. And there was a helicopter. Now this really probably makes sense because I remember right before it disappeared, a helicopter crossed its path and the helicopter kept on going in the direction that it was headed. So I don't know if it saw the warship or not, but it most certainly disappeared when that helicopter showed up. All right, guys, so that is it. I just wanted to hop on and let you know about that. And hopefully I will see you again in the next video. Bye. Oh, matter of fact, I'm going to go walking tonight. It's crazy cold weather. It's breezy. We've got that storm, the tornadoes that was heading up the East Coast. So I'm just going to use this time to just do a little walk, pray, talk to the Lord, to just get some good old fresh air before that hot humidity comes in. And I will see y'all later. And if I see anything in the sky tonight, I'll let you know. But usually I'm not out in the summer. I'm not out when the weather is warm. So if there's stuff going on in the sky, that's my season where I won't see anything. But when wintertime comes, y'all, and I'm outside at night all the time, that's when I see all kind of crazy stuff. So I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm home. I'm hibernating. So, anyway, that's it, y'all. Have a good, excuse me. Have a blessed day. Have a good evening, and I will see y'all, God willing, in the next video.